Now let us solve this problem. So sketch roughly the region of integration. The region of integration for integral over 0 to 1, integral over 0 to x, f of x comma y, f of x comma y, dy dx. So in this problem, you can observe that the given function is f of x comma y. So the function depends upon the variable x and y. So we need to draw the region of integration. So from the given problem, we can understood that x varies from. So we can say, so here as we know, the inner integral, so 0 to x, the limit is 0 to x. So it corresponds to y. The outer integral, the limit is 0 to 1. It corresponds to x. Therefore, x varies from x equal to 0 to x equal to 1. And then y varies from y is equal to 0 to y is equal to x. Now, how to approach this problem? So here we need to write the equations. So here the first equation is x equal to 0. The second equation is x equal to 1. The third equation y is equal to 0, and the fourth equation y is equal to x. Now we need to plot these equations in a graph. So let us take a graph. So in this graph, so here this is x-axis and this is y-axis. So here x-axis corresponds to y is equal to 0. So this is what y is equal to 0 line, and y-axis corresponds to x equal to 0 line. Therefore, here we can say x equal to 0 is what? Is nothing but y-axis. X equal to 0 is nothing but y-axis. We need to find out the bounded region. We need to find out the bounded region. In order to find out the bounded region, we need to take the given equations and we need to plot it in the graph. So x equal to 0 corresponds to y-axis, and then y is equal to 0 corresponds to x-axis. Y is equal to 0 corresponds to x-axis. So these two lines will be included. And then we have x equal to 1. So here, if you take x equal to 0 here, so so here this is origin 0 comma 0. So here we have x equal to 1 and y is equal to 0 line. So x equal to 1 and y equal to 0. So x equal to 1 line, so we have to plot here. So this is what x equal to 1. And now, so we have taken x equal to 0, y is equal to 0 and x equal to 1 line. So 3 lines we have obtained. Now y is equal to x. So y is equal to x line. We have to plot y is equal to x. So in order to plot y is equal to x, I take the values here 1, 2, 3, here -1, -2, -3, here -1, -2, -3, here it is 1, so 2 and 3. Now, so x equal to y. So when x equal to 0, y will be equal to 0. So here we can take x equal to 1, y is equal to 1. X equal to 1, y is equal to 1. So here, so this is what x equal to 2 line. X equal to 2 line. So x equal to 2, y will also be equal to 2. Y will also be equal to 2. X equal to 3, y is equal to 3. x equal to 2 line. So this is what x equal to 2 line. This is what x equal to 3 line. So here y is equal to 3 line. Y is equal to 3 line comes here. Therefore, this is what x equal to 3, y is equal to 3. So I need to join this one. So in the problem, the bounded, I need to take the bounded line. So here I have x equal to 0, this line I have, this line I have, and then x equal to 1 I have, x equal to y. So this is what the region, this is what the required region, right? This is what the required region. So this is what the region of integration.